So I'm on the job right now. Somebody had asked me, they said, Rob, somebody said, Rob, why do my siblings allow my mother, let me stop. It's getting serious. Somebody asked me, they said, Robert, I feel like I'm the only one in it for myself. They was like, my siblings, when they see my mom abuse me, when they see my mama treat me like this, they just sit there with a blank stare, like nobody, why, they asked me like, Robert, why don't my siblings take up for me? Why don't my siblings tell my mom, like, Mom, wait a minute, you mistreating him. I don't think you deserve to be treating him like this because we don't get treated like that. They were like, I feel like I'm in it alone. And you know what I told them? I said, that's exactly what you up in it. I said, that's exactly what you are. You are in it alone because let me tell you something. If an individual see you getting abused, when certain individuals see wickedness taking place, and if they don't oppose that wickedness, they're wicked also. Let me say that one more time. They're wicked also. So for the female that asked me that question, I'm letting you know this right now. You are definitely in and alone because let me tell you something. Your siblings are in on it. They're in on it. Those are no longer your fucking siblings. Man, look, I cannot beat around the bush when it comes to this. I speak number facts, number truth. Your siblings are not your siblings. Siblings, no, those are not your siblings. Those were the individuals that you thought that was your siblings. But when it comes to reality, the people that you thought was your siblings are just as toxic as your parents. And let me tell you this. That cycle, the cycle of hatred, the cycle of wickedness that runs within a narcissistic household, it fucking goes around like a tornado. It goes around like a tornado, meaning the parent already know exactly who she's gonna, whether it's a mom or father. Your parent already gonna know exactly who they gonna put on a pedestal. They know exactly who they gonna put on a pedestal. They know exactly who they gonna put on the pedestal, and they know exactly who they gonna abandon and disband. They know exactly who they gonna abandon because let me tell you something. Everybody at one point in their life, you wasn't always the black sheep. You wasn't always the scapegoat. You want to know why you became the black sheep? You want to know why you became the scapegoat? You want to know why all your siblings turned against you? It's because you started realizing that something was going fucked up within a household. You started thinking for yourself. You started feeling your own thoughts and thinking your own thoughts. So as you get older, you start to become what you call an individual. Oh shit, narcissists, they don't like that. Your mama did not like that. Why do you think they rage out? Because it's about control with those individuals. When a person can't control you, they're gonna control how others see you. Let me say that one more time. When a person cannot control you, they're gonna try to want to control people that see you. Meaning the reason why your siblings don't like you, the reason why your siblings jealous of you, the reason why your siblings talk behind your back, the reason why your siblings go tell everybody your business. Even when you don't tell, let me tell you something. Don't think they not listening to you. These people are watching. Let me tell you something. Your siblings is what you call, I'm going to just say minions, because that's exactly what they are. They the narcissist minions. They work for them. They slave for them. They go behind your back and tell people exactly what you doing. Even when you don't know that they listening to you. And let's just say, how many times we've been in situations where somebody just came up to us and be like, well, for example, somebody come up to me and be like, Robert, I ain't know you know such and such. Like, why you ain't tell me? And I'm like, who told you that? Then I'm like, your sister, your brother told you. They told me, and I'm like, wait a minute. How the fuck did they know this? But then I started realizing they was fucking watching me. These people watch you. These people listen to your phone conversation. These people watch you when you not looking. When you sleep, these people are so evil. Hell, when you fucking sleep, they'll probably be standing over you like Michael Myers or some shit. Like real talk. But yeah, but you have to understand, your siblings is in on it. They are definitely in on it. And because of they in on it, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, I'm finna be honest, you're gonna have to disown them, because at the end of the day, your siblings are your enemies as well. And I'm gonna say this right now, those are not your siblings. Those are individuals that you thought was your siblings. You thought you had a bond with them, but the bond was never there. The bond, you might have had a bond with them when you was younger, but as you get older, they're gonna start picking up them evil characteristics. They're gonna start picking up them evil ways of your parent, because your parent, you gotta understand something. The parent cannot have a household based off egalitarian. For those that don't know what the word egalitarian means, that means equality. Go look the definition up. That egalitarian, equal rights. They can't have that in a household. So once your mom or dad starts seeing you form relationships with the siblings, and if that parent is narcissistic, oh hell no. We can't have them. No, we can't have them holding hands. We can't have them playing games with each other, because narcissistic individuals are incapable of loving. So once they see love being displayed, genuine love between brothers and sisters, that threatens them. That threatens them, because that makes them, that says one thing. They got a heart. They got a heart. They have a soul. They have a spirit. Narcissists don't have a heart. They don't have a soul. They don't have a spirit. So at the end of the day, once they start seeing your siblings form a relationship, I know for a fact, a lot of y'all watching this video, it started out fun with your siblings. Meaning, when we was younger, we was playing with our brothers and sisters. We was having fun, going to parties, sleepovers, building forts. I'm talking about, man, we had fun with our siblings, but once we got older, a shift changed. A shift, I'm talking about a mean shift. And as you start getting older, your siblings gonna start looking at you in a way for no reason. And for no reason, you're not gonna catch on to it till once you ain't gonna catch on to it once you just discover who you are as an individual. And once you start self-reflecting and realize, once you develop morals and principles about yourself, once you start developing boundaries, and once you start setting boundaries and putting boundaries on yourself, you're gonna start realizing that a lot of people, including your siblings, weren't even your fucking siblings. Because let me tell you something, your siblings is your worst enemy. And a lot of people ain't ready to talk about this. Your fucking siblings is your worst enemy. They the worst. They not worse than parents, but let me tell you something, they damn sure your worst enemy. They your worst enemy. I'm talking about, these people are like some love and hip hop reality TV shit. Like, it is ridiculous. But let me tell you something. The siblings are in on it. And that's what people need to realize. A lot of people need to stop trying to talk. A lot of people need to stop trying to beat around that bush when it comes to narcissistic households and tell the whole truth. Let me tell you something. If you are labeled in the household as crazy, if everybody, let me tell you something, if everybody goes somewhere and they leave you at home, mark my word, they talking shit about you. The only reason why everybody went out, because you got to understand something. They want to make you feel like that they are capable. They want to make you feel like that without them, you ain't shit. But in reality, you everything without them. You don't need your siblings. You don't need these people. You don't need to be treated. Nobody deserves to be mistreated by anybody. I don't care if it's your mama, your grandma, your sister, your daddy, your brother. Nobody deserves to be mistreated. Nobody at all. And because, but look, you can't tell narcissists that, because in narcissistic individuals' mind, they think that Because see, they use their status and their relationship to abuse you. Meaning, your siblings, let me tell you something. They think that they can treat you any type of way because in their mind, Robert will come back to me. Robert don't care. I'm his brother. I'm his sister. I can treat him any type of way, and he still won't come back to me because we family. But let me tell you something. We are not family. We ain't never been family. We are never gonna be fucking family. Family do not talk about family. Family do not mistreat family. Family do not go behind each other back and tell each other secrets. That's not family. What kind of fucking family is that? You not my brother. You not my sister. You ain't never been that. You have become something that no longer cease to exist. I never loved you. I never loved them. I was in love with the thought and the idea of them. But once they got older, they shifted into an entity that they cannot refrain from. I fucking hate these people, but at the end of the day, I forgive them for what they do, and I love them because I'm a man of God, and I forgive these individuals for what they do. And you got to understand something. You got to forgive these people for what they done to you, because that's going to be the only way you grow in life. You got to forgive, but never forget, because the day that you forget, that's the day you going to go back into a threshold. Hold on. Yeah.